1. Behavioral problems. Aggression. Some video games and cartoons, especially violent ones, can make kids more aggressive or angry. They might imitate the violent actions or rough behavior they see, which can affect how they act in real life. Imitating bad behavior. Young children often copy what they see on TV or in games. If characters in cartoons do things that are mean or reckless, like bullying or pranking people, kids might try to copy that without realizing it's wrong. 2. Addiction and obsession. Video game addiction. Some games are designed to keep kids playing for hours. This can become addictive, meaning kids might want to play all the time, ignoring homework, friends, or other important activities. Escaping real life. Cartoons and games can be so entertaining that kids use them to avoid dealing with real problems, like school challenges or social issues. This can stop them from learning how to solve real-world problems. 3. Cognitive and attention problems. Short attention span. Many cartoons and games are fast-paced, with lots of action happening quickly. Over time, this can make it harder for kids to focus on slow tasks, like reading or paying attention in class. Poor school performance. If kids spend too much time on video games or watching TV, they might not have enough time to study or do homework, which can affect their grades. 4. Physical health issues. Lack of exercise. When kids spend too much time sitting in front of a screen, they don't get enough physical activity. This can lead to weight gain, poor posture, or weaker muscles because they're not moving around enough. Sleep problems. Playing video games or watching cartoons late at night can make it harder for kids to fall asleep. Screens give off blue light that can mess up their sleep patterns, which makes them tired and less focused during the day. 5. Social and emotional impact. Isolation. Some kids get so wrapped up in their video games that they spend less time with friends or family. This can make them feel lonely or less connected to people in real life. Less emotional sensitivity. Constant exposure to violent or crude content can make kids less sensitive to other people's feelings. They might not feel as much empathy or concern for others because they're used to seeing people get hurt or treated badly in games or shows. 6. Inappropriate content. Mature themes. Even cartoons or games that seem kid-friendly can sometimes include jokes or themes that are too grown up, like sexual humor or violence. Without supervision, kids might be exposed to things they aren't ready to understand. Online dangers. Many video games allow players to talk to strangers online. This can expose kids to cyberbullying, bad language, or even dangerous adults who might take advantage of them. 7. Reinforcement of stereotypes and unrealistic expectations. Stereotypes. Some cartoons and games show outdated or unfair ideas about gender, race, or beauty. For example, a lot of female characters are shown as overly pretty or helpless, and certain cultures might be misrepresented. This can shape how kids think about themselves and others. Unrealistic expectations. Some shows and games make life look too easy or exaggerated, like a superhero solving all problems in seconds or characters always winning. Kids might expect real life to work that way and feel frustrated or disappointed when it doesn't. 8. Mental health concerns. Anxiety and depression. Spending too much time on screens, especially in competitive or violent games, can make kids feel stressed or anxious. They might also feel lonely if they lose touch with real-world relationships. Low self-esteem. Many characters in games and cartoons have perfect bodies or lives. Kids who don't feel they can measure up to those standards might start feeling bad about themselves. While video games and cartoons can be fun and educational, they can also cause harm if kids are exposed to too much of the wrong content. They might pick up aggressive behaviors, get addicted to screen time, or experience social and emotional problems. It's important for parents to set limits on how much time kids spend with these media and make sure they're engaging with age-appropriate, positive content.